Hello everyone, RPG Penguin here, and last time we left off in Baldur's Gate 3, everyone except for Shadowheart died, which is not the best, to be honest, but I have heard from my friend that I'm apparently 2 levels under-leveled for this fight, or at least they were level 5 when they got to the same fight that I almost got wiped at, so I feel less bad about that. Now, if I can find Withers, which should be around here somewhere... I think he can revive the dead. Now, I'm not sure how effective that is, but if they can revive the dead, I'm gonna have to use it.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but who are you? You were sorting something before? What were you doing? Care to explain why you're helping me? I'd prefer if you leave. Can you help me change my class? Attack. No. Let's see.
There are many answers to that question.
I mean, they look like a psychopomp.
Are important.
Just someone who, like, carries people to the dead. Focus my energy if you feel from his presence. Let's add guidance. As Shadowheart is the current protagonist, the only one left alive. Darn. DC 20, though. No, I don't know.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
Alright, I need you to resurrect someone.
Thou must return with the proper payment.
All my fallen companions are 600. Is that gold? How much money do I have? Let's see.
This is the price of balance.
600. I can say dead for now. I don't have the money.
Very well.
Let's see. Quickly leave. How much money does Shadowheart have? Shadowheart has no gold. Well, can I just, like, borrow Dracula's gold? You always take the gold off the corpse in another part of the world. Don't worry about the continuity error of that. No, we'll just take that real quick. Alright. Let's also, I guess... what can we do here? So... I guess I have 300, which means I can revive someone, perhaps?
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one
still.
less worthy still.
Alright. What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Hirelings. Okay, I guess I can get some hirelings help me win the battle.
Thou must return.
But I should probably revive people because I don't have money. Alright, let's revive protagonist.
This is the price of balance.
That makes sense. 200 gold, resurrection.
Well counted. I recommend keeping thy distance for a moment. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Oh, there I am. Fate must wait. Shadowheart is inspired. 1 inspiration gain, 25 XP. Alright. I have my protagonist back.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I need to find a way forward.
Alright. Let's try to group the party again, which I...
What to do?
So, they're going back to where they were. Alright, that's fine. So... Ooh, I may have to... Because I have Scrolls Resurrection on me. I have 3 of them. Revivify. Which, I mean, should really only work with, a minute of death. but I'm guessing in this game it just works as a scroll of resurrection
Something's on my
for
mind.
reasons. Let's see if we can replace space then.
Drink it in. That sweet, sweet chaos. Not that I approve of goblins, of course, filthy little beasts, but I do like a good den of debauchery.
I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Sorry, but I prefer groups that are a little smaller.
Right. How do I get rid of Gale if they're dead?
Intimate. Lose a follower or two, and I might consider it.
Okay. Gale. Gale is dead. So I can't really... Wait, did I get all my spells back? Oh, no. No, I didn't. Alright, never mind. I thought I did for a moment. Shadowheart. What kind of spells does Shadowheart have? 1 first level. You know what? I guess we're exiting camp, and we're gonna fight this thing with our newly resurrected member. Now 2 is probably not enough, but if we do some like strafing tactics, like hit him, come back, hit him again. Okay. Now I'm gonna want to enter turn-based. Okay. So what I'm gonna want to do is I am going to want to flame resistance. I have first level spell, do I not? Oh no, I don't. Alright, I have nothing here. So enter tab. If I can give one of my powerful arrows over to Shadowheart, I can assign Shadowheart to use that arrow against them. And we can use... Hold on. Let's walk forward.
Let's try this way.
Okay. There we go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We can use the aura that Gale has to basically kill down all these enemies. Right, end turn. Oh, and of course, yeah, end turn. Let's go there. Outside normal range. Alright. Can you move like slightly more forward? Yeah. Missed, saved, succeeded. Okay. Wait, Hex? Not good. Shadowheart. This is where you run back. Alright, cool. Can I take a pot shot? Actually, no, Firebolt has a longer range, I think, depending on what spell it is. Oh, no, that's a crossbow, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Wait for the giant to walk through. They're gonna take damage. They have necrosis. They throw rock. 12. Ooh, boy. Alright. So, we've not done that much. We have not done that much. Necrosis, necrosis. Good, that's helping. From the grave. Okay. Bonus action healing. Hold on. Does Shadowheart have healing potions? No. Alright, time to give the potion of greater healing over. That seems like the right choice there. Greater healing, bonus action. Yeah, pass it over to Shadowheart. Wait. I have a AC 13 medium. What's Shadowheart wearing as armor? Ah, chain. Yeah, I probably should have switched that out. Oh well. Okay, so you have a lightning arrow, which I'm going to use. Or actually, a lightning arrow. We go lightning arrow, let's hit him.
Time for some bloody work.
Miss again? Fine then, I'm gonna use my, my charge to shoot another arrow. There we go. Actually did some damage. Now, we need to
Wonder if the gods are
get
watching
out
me.
of here. Okay. Shadow Heart. It's not your turn yet. Alright. It's not ideal. Shadow Heart may get knocked down, which would be good. Okay, they're all blessed, which gives them extra stuff. Necrosis. Concentration broken. That's really good. Alright, Shadow Heart. Drink this potion. You need the health. Oh, that was not very good. Alright, this guy is my biggest threat. Let's kill him. Miss. Jeez, alright.
On my way.
Okay. We're quite far. That guard Gurgan is... They have to break down the barricade? They're too big? Oh, is less of a threat now that I know that. Enemies are taking on more necrosis damage. Okay. Please die. 65%.
Have made me your enemy.
Good. They're done. Alright, let's hit you. Warlock. Actually, no. Okay, let's just start getting out of here now. We killed the big guy. We killed the big bad. Now, if we can run away, get to camp, reset. They're all take damage because Gale is a monster when they're dead. Now it's getting like really scary because all of them are within shot range of us. Okay, okay. Critical?
To bear.
Okay. Can I dash and get out of here? Let's see. Dash would give me 6 meters of extra movement. I can move 9.8. It's going to be 15 meters away. 15 meters away is enough to escape. That's probably also going to end up killing Drake. Or Draculith. Ooh. This is a tough one. What can I do? Action, that means I can't dash out. Okay. It's gonna be the trackers, and all of them are gonna get a shot off on me, which is going to cause me to die if I run away again. So I guess I gotta see if I can lessen the impact of murder occurring. If I can put you in front a bit. Let's drink a potion of health just to be safe. Means get the extra tiny bit, we're fine. One's up there? Why are they bringing down the barricade? Not you. Potion of healing. Sacred Flame. I can go around obstacles. Not the best one, but hey. You know? Actually, hold on. I think arrows are just better for the situation. Miss. Okay, let's start backing out. We want to kind of get out of here. Best we can. That's 3.5. Alright. More necrosis. All of them are like slightly weak because of the necrosis. What a snipe! Dang. Okay, Shadowheart's in melee. How many cure wounds does that guy have? Eldritch Blast missed. Alright. Unfortunately, Shadowheart is in melee. Okay. Sword is 2 to 7. Piercing shot, although it's going to have disadvantage because it's such a close range. I could try to bonus action shove. Okay. Let's disengage then. Let's get out.
Moving.
Is retreat an option? No. Enemies are way too close. Okay. If dash, they're gonna take some damage. Which actually, that damage could end up just killing them. Arrest them? Sir, you attacked me first. Guess I attacked them first this time, but you attacked me first. Okay, piercing shot. Slightly more damage. Good. They're done. Chug of health potion. I can survive an Eldritch Blast, maybe. But I want to try to get out of here. But I can't leave Shadowheart that far behind. I guess we'll get this high ground. You're so close to getting out of here. 26.9 of 27 meters. Jeez. Alright. Well, that means Shadowheart's gonna get hit, though. Okay. Playing this combat a lot more smart than I was before. Running away and shooting is like the best strategy in D&D, if you can run forever, because a lot of the enemies can't really hit you from a distance. That guy apparently can just always hit you from such a far distance that it's ridiculous. Alright. That one has a more consistent kill rate. What's this? 2 to 9, 2 to 9. Yeah, ooh, the Warlock. I could try to kill this Warlock. I'm gonna go for another Brawler, knock him out. The Warlock is the biggest problem. And this piercing shot would cause bleed, I'm pretty sure. Gaping wounds. Alright, let's go up here. Health potion. Let's get all the way. Alright, we're not far enough away because they keep on getting slightly closer. I think we do outspeed them just barely. Arrest them! Yeah, it's not really working, is it? Okay. Piercing strike. No, I want to use a ranged weapon. I want to use a ranged attack. 4 to 14. All right, I could end up killing him. 64. About the same as all my odds in this game so far. All right.
With haste.
Is there?
You got it. Bless you, Beaver Drow.
Tush, tush, tush.
Alright. Tis a problem. I thought I killed all the absolutes. I killed all the absolutes, didn't I? There's more? Jeez. Uh-oh. Hope they don't get added to combat. I can't keep running. Otherwise I'm gonna be surrounded. And perish. I'm not liking the situation I'm finding myself in. Oh. Running is good until you run out of space to run. Okay. Warlock is going to be fine. I can maybe hit the tracker. No. Disadvantage. Alright, I'm threatened. There's someone right in front of me. I forgot about this guy. Yeah. Let's see. Whack? Miss. Okay. Push. Okay. So we can't run here. It's a problem. Potion of healing. I'm gonna want to try to kill this person who's really close. Even though the Warlock is like the biggest threat. Let's try to move. Can I get half cover maybe? Yeah. It seems like a potential half cover moment. What do I have? Is that a hex? Yeah, alright. Creature suffers an additional d6 necrotic from the spellcaster. That should be a half-ish cover, maybe, from the distance that it's at. Let's see. I wish I can get like a better cover, but that's the best I can go for. This one Warlock. Gurk. Ooh, we're about to get barraged by arrows. Oh boy. Yeah, let's try to Eldritch Blast. Good miss. Good miss on that one. Okay. How do I kill them quickly? Let's go to my inventory. What kind of spell scrolls do we have here? Enfeeblement, Detect Thoughts. Web, Chromatic Orb. Yeah. Use Chromatic Orb on you. Variant. Let's go for... Oh, hold on. Dirk. Probably can't withstand thunder. Not trained yet. Let's hope this actually hits. Come on, thunder. Thunder's like a hard one for things to actually be resistant to. Go! Yes! Not dead. Surprising. But, we can kill him. Okay, we move there so we can jump down a cliff. Electrocuted, what does that do? Not sure. Wait, is it because the water they're in is now also electric? That'd be cool. Okay. Please land the hit. Drink the potion, you're fine. Yeah, the water is electrified. Do I actually have half cover there? Does that actually be half cover? Alright. We can Sacred Flame and go past that. Oh! Good! We're pulling it back. We're pulling this thing back. Alright. Devout, not really what I want to go for. I want to go for the weaker ones here. Yeah, that one. If we can shoot them, get them out, we're good. 3. Not quite enough. I don't need a drink health potion there. Arrest them. Yeah, good luck. Let's see. I can shoot you perfectly fine. You cannot. Can I move to shoot them? Maybe. But, yeah, I'm just gonna go for them.
Let's take you first.
That's not working. Alright. Shadowheart, they miss. They hit. Now she's a potion on Shadowheart. Saving Sacred Flame a lot. Okay. Arrow's just generally better. Yeah. Shoot him if you can. That was the weirdest angle. Alright. Yeah, Shadowheart Drink Potion. We have to use, like, all of our consumables to live this. Not on my watch. You are watching this all take place. Alright. I can run to melee. No, I'm too far. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind then. Let's just shoot.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Miss, not good. Alright. We can hold here. I'm pretty sure none of them have AoE because we killed the wizards, we killed the devouts. We're fine. Sacred Flame over and over. I should have advantaged on this hit. Unless you dip full surface. Can I dip my sword into them? Good. One more dealt with. Alright, let's switch over to Draclith. They're keep on trying to shoot Shadowheart. You know, I guess go for it. It's not working for you. Alright, all you gotta do is hit him. They're done. Another one out of the action economy. I'm gonna start advancing with Draclith because I want them to focus the more tanky party member at the moment. And also Draclith is just better at melee. Oh. Just like some of these items they have on them, you know. Yeah. Okay, Draclith takes nothing. Nothing, they're fine. Arrest them. Yeah, you're not gonna arrest this. Alright. This one has a guaranteed kill, but disadvantage at this range. I can take the 10% chance it doesn't kill. And the 40% that it misses. But, you know, crude mace. Scrapwood shield, that one looks really cool. I like it. I'm gonna take the money. I need to repay my debt because I died and all that. I think it's another scroll. Burning Hands. It's a good scroll. It's a really good scroll. Especially from this situation we're in. Miss a snare. 0. You do nothing. Alright. Piercing strike, melee. Yeah. Yeah, I think I whack him.
You've made a grave mistake.
Gaping wounds. Good. Like to see it. Uh-huh. And now they're at melee. I don't think they have a melee weapon. Missile snaring. Point blank just like, nah. Can't do it. Can't do it. And they still can't do anything from that range. Nice, nice. Let's shoot them with Firebolt. Miss again. What is my luck on this? It seems bad. Miss, point blank. Good. Now let's do a quick melee. Critical miss. I find throwing shoving funny, but it's not helpful. But I can impose disadvantage on these two, because I know they're threatened by me. Yeah, so they're gonna have disadvantage on hitting me now instead of the thing that they had before. I wonder what the range of the guys on top there is. They don't want to get too close. All right, please hit. Finally. Right, let's move a bit closer. Take cover behind that thing. Those guys are going to be a problem. What does this do? Action, weakening strike. Non-lethal. Yeah, I need to go lethal on these guys. I'm a bit upset. If I can actually hit them, you know. That would be helpful. You're shooting me point blank. It's likely not going to work. Alright, let's do another bit of a firebolt. Actually, hold on. I think I'm within range for this to be guaranteed. 55. You know, I'll take that on. Good. Another one done. Move slightly forward. Okay. Melee attack. They're done. Oh dang! Hold on. Let's do a bit of looting here. If I hold Alt, you have some stuff on you. Many enchanted arrows. Alright. Okay, cool. Do you have anything? Probably. Yeah. Blue, it's mine now. Sorry about that. Yeah, these guys had some good stuff. I don't want to really go closer until I have a full action so I can shoot them up there. Okay, they probably can't hit me from here. I'm probably fine here. Hand drum, money, battle axe. Oh, great axe. I like that. Worth 65. Might as well take it as well. Let's take everything. Am I encumbered? Nah, I'm good. I just moved into the range. Oh, what is the odds of that? Okay, this one has 18 meter, yeah. Okay. What button did I press that just skipped the turn? I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I accidentally skipped my turn. Yeah, let's see if I can get this hit. Yeah, of course not. Makes sense. A disadvantage in that range. Makes sense. I could retreat combat, maybe? Okay, I mean, they still can't hit me. They literally still cannot hit me. Can I get close enough to make a shot disadvantage? Target's too far. Got it. Let's just move up a lot. Quickly use a dash action. Also get pretty close, so I can maybe take a shot on him. Get lucky. is what I'm hoping for. I think they have disadvantage on hitting me, and I have disadvantage on hitting them, so it's just kind of this game of chicken. Yeah. Now, can I actually get, like, close enough to take a good shot here? You. 50%. Yeah. Alright, let's throw a arrow of fire at you. If I can land that, that'd be insane. I didn't land it, but the AoE has got him good. Good, good, good. Alright. That's looking good. They're taking damage perpetually from fire. They have to run away. Put themselves at a worse angle to be shooting. Missile snare, again, no damage on me. Ah, dang, custom arrows are nice. Alright. Let's move this character a bit closer. I'm pretty sure they don't have any enchanted arrows. I mean, they may have it on their person, but I haven't seen any of them use them yet. That should remove the disadvantage. Pass interrupted, 45%. Chance still. No. So I need Sacred Flame. Out of sight? Huh. What can I do here? Can I... Interrupted. Make a range shot, see if I can hit. Critical hit from that range? 20% sniper moment? Yo. What does Grimbo have on him? Not enough movement. Alright. You're gonna take your shot. Moving slightly. They can't see me. Grimbo. Alchemist Fire. Cage Key. Yeah, here we go. Let's deal with that. Critical miss. Come on. Yeah, I gotta do better than that. Alright, you're in vision. I can potentially shoot you. Nope. Do I actually need to, like, move back to make the shot? Disadvantage his range, but yeah, that's the only way I can actually make the shot. I mean, I could get a crit again. Who knows? This is just kind of like a... Let's see who can hit who first. Miss. Yep. Fair. Critical miss. Yeah. Understandable. They can't even... They can't hit us. They're just like, alright, my AI done now. I don't know what to do. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to win this eventually. I just got to get enough RNG. Let's use Scroll Repify. Hold on. Let's
Best be on my way.
What's the Guard Gorgon have? Nothing. Of course, they're just chunky like that. Okay. Gale should probably get revived first. Because they have that.
I cannot die. Please help me.
My injuries need tending.
Party's back. We're still level 3. How's Volo doing? Volo? Oh, they're gone. Well,
Never a dull moment.
anyone else in here? I would think not. I actually think we need a long rest, is what we need. But first, I kind of want to see what they have on their selves here. What the heck?
Let's get going.
Sleep with you. Oh, who are you? Yeah, man, everyone's dead on your... Okay, yeah, I can't actually do this safely. We're gonna have to take a long rest. I don't want to take a long rest because I think this is my third. And I'm not sure how many it takes before I just die. Due to a parasite exploding on my head. But I have to take a third long rest here because my characters are so low HP.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Let's stretch from your brow, your waking hands, press your fingers to your mouth. Think with discomfort. Rub aching hands.
The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gate vlaketh Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Hey, just exhausted little play before you do something foolish. Just fever, rest will break it. Deception. Let's see how far gone you are. Give me that blade. I'll make it quick. Trying to Azrael, you want the abomination. It's just a fever. You know, I'll be fine. Advantage because situational. I'm also medically classed, you know. Natural 20.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Okay. Ah, boy. This is not good. That is not a sickness. That is the thing actually killing me, I'm pretty sure. Who dat? Who dat?
I came just in time. You are transforming.
It's the dwarf guy. It's the dwarf guy, my guardian. I know a voice, I've heard it before. Who the hell's are you? Back off, I have enough crawling around my head already. I know a voice, I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
I'm here to save you again.
Yo, let's go, dwarf man.
You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Heck yeah. Take the hand he offered you. So why is he my guardian?
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I
Huh. So the thing inside me is getting stifled and removed by that one random dude who appears to have the powers of a demigod. Is there potential? What about the mission with the Githyanki Karish? Actually, I could be the only one protected, and none of them are. I mean, I need to heal them, but myself, I should not be healed. How did Volo just show up in our camp? Excuse me, sir. Why are you here?
Yes, my friend? I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
How did you find the camp?
Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do.
Oh, what do you know about mind flayers?
Practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halsel had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Is that all you know about him? In the parasites, you know anything about that?
Fact, I do. But why do you?
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, but I've killed one.
That can't be.
I was capturing mind flayers before. We'll keep you alive. Kill the mind flayer and its lair aboard an autoloid. Yes.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional.
I killed one.
Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I have. I was infected. At least one word for it. More like a psychic transference.
Curious.
Yeah.
Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless...
Unless you're infected by one of their parasites. Let's let Volo figure it out.
Are you familiar with the process of ceremorphosis? That is what happens when a
Volo
mind
knows.
flare parasite infects a living host.
Yeah, listening.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
Uh-huh. I'm familiar. I have been
If
infected.
what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Of course. Doubts aside. Just keep your distance. Is anything find it for yourself? Let's just leave. Leave him questioning. Leave him guessing. Leave him asking. Alright, let's talk to Lozrel.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me, while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is Gate deception.
If parasite can empower it, I say we should let it. We could use it in combat. You're right, we should ignore the dream, figure at all costs. Yeah, no, I don't know what to say here. Yeah. Let's go to Gale.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me. And that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
Let's see. You don't believe it was a real person talking to you then? I had the same dream. Similar visitor with a similar message.
Very curious. In all my readings on the effects of illithid parasites, I've never come across any accounts of correlating dreams between infected parties. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you inclined to take these visitors at their word?
I mean, yes, because Vol said that we'd already be infected. Not sure. Such an apparition has some motives, whatever it told us. I am something is delaying our transformation. Why not this dream visitor of ours?
So we have far more to learn about the powers at play here. Our ignorance as to the exact nature and intent of our saviors is hardly cause for celebration. I hope your confidence proves well-founded. God knows we could use all the help we can get.
Which one? Got it. What do you make of having a vampire in a camp? I need to remain in camp for a while. Alright, let's leave. Yeah. Let's see. Where is basically everyone located? Because the camp just keeps on changing. Ah, Asterion. There's one person. I need to find Shadowheart.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our hands. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
Yes, I did.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
We take every advantage we can get. Let's explore these powers and see where they take them. Yeah, I don't trust it. We should avoid using these powers. We also need to get, like, the thing, because that guy's saving us. So, yeah, we should take advantages.
Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
They look insane. Like, their eyes are like, is there anything else? Completely, like, bloodshot, wide open. Shadowheart. Not, like, that confident in this. Was like, you know, they did help me.
Strange dreams of late. Vivid ones.
Happened to you as well?
Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole. Use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise.
Okay, Carrie, it seemed to just come to me. Yeah?
I know. I don't understand how exactly, but I felt it.
Because I stole it. I mean...
It's important. Keep it close.
Wait, you don't want it back?
I do, but the artifact has a will of its own, and powers to enforce it. It likely won't let me take it back. The best I can do is to stay close. Bide my time.
So, that's what happened.
Eventually I'll need to take it. Then I'll have to see what can be done about that.
Because early in the game, I was like, you know what, let's just take the inventory from Shadowheart's inventory. And that just didn't leave mine. And I was like, what is wrong? What has happened? Oh, no, that's the reason why. I was supposed to figure this out later, but the code was still inscripted that way. That's more to this. How did you get the artifact to begin with? I'll turn it on matters. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. Traveler's Chest. Die. You know, I kind of like die. But, let's see. I think I'm going to want to... Hold on, where is it? I had an armor set, an armor piece. That, yeah, this could be beneficial for them to wear. Can I make them wear this? There you go. Because medium armor and medium armor. Okay. Wizards can't wear armor unless they're a specific type of wizard, and heavy armor. I don't have better heavy armor, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Yep, that seems to be everything. Alright. Also, Gale does not have a ranged weapon. Which I'm just going to hand over the... Where did the crossbow go? Ah, there. Gale should take that. Inventory. Equip. There. Strange. Guess I can't equip cross inventory. That rest didn't take any of our resources. Like, I didn't even use a single one of my camp supplies. Which I find strange. I was expecting to use some, but I guess it just said no. What the heck? There's a castle back here. That's interesting. Well, 60. Oh, that's strange. This is on the screen. How do I... Just minimize that? Yeah, it's still recording. Alright, cool. So, I think what we should do is definitely leave camp now. Resting, we'll leave camp. I'm gonna be kind of where we left off, but we're in a better spot. We have all our HP back, all our spells back, everything back. We're probably gonna end up having to fight our way out of this camp. Just gonna say. But until then, you know, there's some stuff lying around.
No one back home will ever
Like,
believe this.
a lot
Something
of
good
stuff
here,
flying
right?
around. So, Andoric. Cheese? Heavy armor, chainmail. Chainmail? Hold on. What armor does... Ringmail. Yeah, no. Chainmail, 100%. Wear that. You should definitely wear that. Chainmail... There you go. Because chainmail is 16 AC, better than that, so they're just gonna not die as much. Melee is still the longsword. Would this great axe I picked up be better? I don't actually think so. I think longsword is 2d6 and this one is d12. Why isn't it updating who has it in inventory? It should update because it's in Lazarel's inventory, unless I go have to click on Lazarel. Yeah, 4 to 15 instead of 4 to 13. Oh! Oh, it's a longsword, not a great sword. My bad. Yeah, this one is better. Force advance a d12 instead of a d10. I thought that was a... I thought that was what it wasn't. Alright. So, let's actually switch to Shadowheart. They have inventory space. Krola. 300 gold. I think that may have been a merchant. Maze, that is Owlbear Cup. Huh. Anthology of Goblin Poetry. Hold on. Can I just, like, take all this food? Actually, that's insane.
On I go.
Yeah, so take it all. Yoink, because it's going to be good for the long rest we take. Okay. I'm surprised that, like, these things are considered thievery. Oh my gosh. It's so strange grabbing all this stuff. Roasted dwarf ribs, dwarf belly, dwarf leg. Okay, I don't think any of our characters would actually eat dwarf. So I'm probably going to throw that down. Let's see. Shadowheart, you now have a lot of food in your inventory. Let's just drop this. Dwarf belly, drop, and dwarf ribs, drop. Because I don't think we can actually eat those items. Maybe we can. I don't know. There's other roasted food, but I don't see it popping up in my inventory. It's strange. It just made a tower. Okay. Up here, some stuff. Can't go there. How did they get up there, by the way? Like, look at that. Like, how would you manage to even get up there feasibly? Probably need someone, like, carrying a ladder over, placing it down. Then they can get up, but other than that, I can't see a way. Large bottle. Table. Roasted dwarf. What was all that? Roasted dwarf? Ooh. That was just roasted meat. Not dwarf, specifically. But for the sake of... I mean, it's not technically cannibalism, but for the sake of not causing a form of cannibalism, let's not use that. Alright. And now... Githyanki Krish. We can still go there. Actually, probably need to enter camp and dissuade Lazarel from wanting to go to the Githyanki Krish. Let's go to camp. Real quick, because that's not punishing in any way.
Can't give up now.
Lazarel. I'm gonna have to convince them that the Githyanki Creech is maybe not the idea. If I can. I probably can't. Like, oh, the Mind Flayer parasite has infected your brain! Ooh, which it has.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded
Halsin can cure it? How did you even figure that out? Like, all of them are dead. Usually Githyanki are rare in this parts. Do you know much about Mind Flayers? I'm sure the Creech is our only path to healing. Yeah. I can't unconvince the Creech quest. Which I guess is fine, because we can find the Creech, do whatever. Probably he's gonna do a companion. I don't know. Now, this Goblin Camp. Is, I feel like, gonna be problematic. Since we're still low level. Okay, now out of curiosity. Is this person hostile to us because we've killed all of them? Ooh, teleporter.
Forward.
How are they just, like, not bothered? Yeah, I don't like the absolute. I feel like that's a cult I need to vanquish. Huh. Stimk? All these are like absolute. I want to cause an assassination. How do I get up there? Let's see. Where does my character go? There's not questioning how everyone said here. Oh, hold on. Wooden trunk.
Statue of Seluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her.
Pork. Pig. Ham. How do you open door?
Nothing.
I can't open that. Oh.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got them now, eh?
Making hungry.
And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who's
Gale's spirit has been drained. He has expansion and house saving throws.
We'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I had no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share,
Necrosis.
but just as deadly.
You die. I can pray on your behalf. May God, my God may offer some guidance on how you might be cured. Cleric moment.
Thank you for the offer. The treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
What in this cause you to consume raw magic? I'm gonna need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. By that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
I fail to see I need help with this. You done fine without me so far. I would help. Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. I'd say you're fishing for loot. Huh. Where are these artifacts?
I've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
What exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know? And at the end of it all, I lose a valuable artifact? No thanks. Honestly, that sounds terrible. See no upside. What exactly would I risk if either of those things for a wizard? Wait, what exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard that I barely know? I'm not entirely sure what that's wording.
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. Far harder for me to assist you if I can barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Let's use a tadpole. Seek the danger in the heart of Gale's request. We've got to hone it in some way. It's no longer instant succeed. Next, you have to roll for it. I don't like that. Yo! RNG. RNG.
Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you, a mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
So it does seem like there's actually something there, so...
Do you
yeah.
agree?
Well, I'll help you manage this condition of yours.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Can you like have a health potion? That's a common magic item. What happened to this item? Should I give it to you?
I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket, but it will save my life, even if only temporarily.
Items you want me choose. The items you want me to use to me items you want are more use to me unconsumed. You can't have anything yet.
I see. Let me remind you that this is not something that can be ignored forever. Artifacts are of little use if you don't live to enjoy them.
Next, I want to see, do I have anything that's actually like a magic item that I could give that's not being used by anyone? I mean, scrolls are magic items, of course. I'm not sure if it counts that here. Ringmail armor. Yeah, it's the only one I can give. Let's add that to my inventory. Let's give Gale this ringmail.
I'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
I think I have a magic artifact you might be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Give Gale a magic artifact. Oh, wait, these two? Webs aren't really going to be much of a problem. I didn't realize it was these two. Heck. Sure, I guess we're going to have to give the spider set boots or something. To Shadowheart? Excuse? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
That hit the spot.
Oh, no, eh?
I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Okay, that is going to sound unpleasant to say the least. How do I know if the real monster isn't you? Perhaps now you'll tell me what all this is made of.
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
They're just having a bit of fun.
I can assure it's a very expensive one. You don't regret losing an artifact. It's pretty useful. Just so you know, that was the last time. This is the last time. We don't regret losing that artifact. It could have proven useful. Should I help? Yeah, the condition is a very expensive one.
Nothing there comes cheap.
Alright, these guys. Do we kill? Maybe. Alright. Let's just give Gale some items to carry. I have so much random stuff in my inventory that I cannot carry all of this. Yankee boots. Just wear those. Might as well. Ring mail. Yeah, you can carry that. You're fine. You're fine. Also, can you just carry this real quick? And the shovel, perhaps. Club. It's just quarterstaff. Might as well throw it over there. I have so much stuff on me. What do heck? You have quarterstaff. Let me also just give you a knife. That's a light weapon. You can equip that as your offhand, which is going to. What do I do? Okay, come on. Alright, if I unequip that and I equip this, and I should also be able to equip that dagger. Yeah, alright, that's better. Set it for melee because offhand weapon. And this ring. Let's wear that. I think that takes away from my weight. No, it does not. Alright, cool. That seems like everything I need to get rid of my inventory. Let's walk forward and have a conversation.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
No, to attack me, you want to strike first. You need to know my business. Move. Intimidation. Here, talk to a lowly guard. I got audience with one in charge. You need to know my business. Let's see. I'm spooky because I dragonborn. I guess I'm not that spooky, but thaumaturgy, guidance. This should be good. It's not good. That's really bad, actually. Can I use an inspiration on that? Yeah. Let's try that again. That's better.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose.
Boo! Who's in charge around here?
Well now, I'm gonna have to be more specific than that. We're drowning in true souls, here we are. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
Priestess Gut. That is probably the goblin leader. Ragslin is probably the absolute. True, and I want to kill the absolutes. Everyone is with Drow. I don't know the Drow's here for Ragslin.
Well, look. Big Boots here has an appointment with Draw Ragslin himself. Throne room's at the back. He's communing, mind, so step soft. Bloody racket.
Let's get him.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
What's wrong?
Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. I wonder what happened. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
Alright, let us rest. Let the matter rest. Actually, I'm going to quickly go to my journal. We probably want to free Helson. Yeah. How do I track a quest?
They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
Halcyon, how do I track you? Oh, yeah, we should probably get... Yeah, Halcyon. Yeah, might as well. Let's go through here, see if we can get him.
Pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Absolute.
Do you hear the Absolute's voice? Do you feel her inside you?
I probably can't actually attack anyone here.
That's because she
Smells like flesh
chose
and
me. You're not worthy yet.
I'm not liking this place.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead any around.
Let's see if we can interrupt this.
Stop complaining.
Is that the spider pit? Oh. They died from 3 damage, but no, they had more than 3 health. Oh my. That's not good. That's a spider pit. Understandable. I couldn't stop it because I'm not fast. Zurka, the goblin boss. Let's talk.
Half the scrubs in here would probably lose their nerve just looking at you. Bunch of drunken layabouts. No me, though. I'm hard as they come. And I'm itching for another fight.
Okay, whole camp, you included. Do another fight. When is the next raid gonna target? Another fight? You should enjoy the spoils of the last one. I can take the whole camp, you included. Yeah, nah.
I've had my fill of feasting. Rest of them can get fat and fuddled. I want to kill something.
Hmm.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Scrut. Gun boss.
Like your
Rozok.
words is meaningless whelp.
I think that's one of the bosses.
To save the former.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket,
Huh.
a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature.
That's the guy I should talk to.
I will
The
silence you forever.
girl I should talk to? I should say, hey, yo,
You, her thoughts mingle with yours.
let me
A
interrogate.
cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
I want to kill them, but it's the worst time to do
A
that.
true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
Oh man, I'm looking for a druid named Halcyon.
Interesting. What do you know of this druid?
So I have orders to capture him. If it's his grove, many of the inhabitants were already dead. Visit his grove. I heard rumors that he was a very powerful healer. Many of the inhabitants are already dead. Yeah, I mean, all of them are.
If you played a part in thinning their numbers, I commend your efforts. Together, we will slaughter any who remain.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Join me in my warband at the Grove. It will fall.
No, it's already fallen
Gather the
like a
rangers.
while ago.
Your ladyship.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ah, boy. Bro,
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze.
I want to kill this guy, Rangor. You know. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just poke it. Let's poke it. Boop.
You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye. The eye doesn't seem to notice your presence.
Yeah, it's scrying orb. Someone's scrying on this location. Yeah, alright. How do I get to see the druid Halcyon? I gotta figure out where they are first. thing. I don't like being in this goblin camp. Because I feel like this is a quest line that I don't want to be a part of. But I kind of led myself into this quest line due to me obliterating the camp trying to free survivors. So I guess I'm sort of stuck here in this bit of an encounter. Spider pit, it's not a big deal. Let's see, what can I do? I'm not entirely sure about this area. I guess I can map it out a bit. Faithful of Magabiot.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglobiet.
You know
Maglobiet?
Maglobiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them.
How'd you land yourself in a cage? Hurt everyone. Formless? I'm not the one behind bars. Maggolet's a tyrant. You people are better off without him. My god is very real!
Don't matter to me if it's Shah, Gaunt, or my boy Maglobiet. It's a tradition. This upstart everyone's praising is gonna trample all over our gods and our faith. Makes me sick.
Absolute. The other goblins seem to love
They
her.
like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world, though. Maglobiet's kept us in line. That's what a god's supposed to do.
Someone speaks against her. Just stick him like a pig.
Alright.
Kind of slander. I'll slice off their fingers and fry
Right.
them for supper.
Let's actually check the map real quick. Okay. Here is Helson's outside of this camp. I guess I know where Helson is for some reason. Not sure how that happened, but I was intending on speaking to a leader to figure out where they are and then, you know, get an escort in, as you do. But since I can't really find a leader here, continue looking around.
Be cautious.
Where? Oh, trap. What, this place has traps in it? Jeez, that's not safe since there's people just casually walking around here. Like, if there's traps, doesn't seem like the best idea. Oh, hold on. Leader. Leader has been found. True Soul Gut.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
I just throw your glasses across the floor. No, you burn me for life on a whim. I assume the mark is the purpose. Why should I let you brand me?
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic. Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
That will get me into every place in the Goblin Camp, because you're going to see that. Don't have to use a lifted wisdom. Yeah, we can take a quick brand. Shadowheart Whispers. It's a strategic thing.
Hold still.
You're going to try to burn me through the...
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
I have a key card. Let's sever that connection.
Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Do you think you fix our calling the shadows? Screecher inside my head, can't wait with that. Any help would be appreciated. I need a healer. Can we talk privately? This doesn't matter. I could end up killing their leader, which would disband the True Soul cult. If this works the way I think it does, then I'm going to do it. Because I feel like that seems to be the right call, as these people are like actively trying to kill us, they're controlling goblins and whatnot. This is not good. And me, folk hero as I am, I think we should remove them.
Don't want this rabble interfering with True Soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi, priestess, we want the mark.
Yes, ain't we good enough for the absolute?
Priestess over here. Jeez, they are fast. Okay, they're going here. Okay. I'll just get in here real quick.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Alright. Let's see what they have to say, and then we can eliminate.
Ready to clear your head?
Here's what, I'm gonna kill you.
The Absolute will protect me. You don't stand a chance.
Now we have them in a tiny area. All of us surround them. Burning Hands, that's a good... Dang, that didn't go as I was intending. Well, I'd say... Let's bonus action cause poison. Here we go.
That won't work.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, action surge. Disarming attack.
Good. Again.
Critical hit. Weapon dropped. Main hand attack.
Again.
Let's use the fifth attack because everyone's low health. Yeah, they're not that bad, but you know, let's use it. Okay, Shadowheart. Yeah, we can. Let's just use some Guiding Bolt on him. I kind of want to do super level.
Excellent.
Okay. Cool. Gale.
No gloom, all doom.
Yeah, Gale has advantage. They have 2 attacks. Alright, what can I do here that would really mess them up? I don't think I have a guaranteed, so I'm gonna have to do a attack.
Try something else.
And bonus action? They don't have it. Got it. Heck.
Well, so much for peace.
Need to stay focused.
That's not ideal. Alright, Shadowheart, you should heal yourself because you've just lost 100 health. Alright. You know, it's more isolated than it was before. So we're fine. Oh, another spellcaster. Saving us rate of sickness, that's good. Now, I should have been able to kill them that turn. Alright, whack.
Keep going.
Whack. Guided strike. They have 4 health. Okay. Come on.
My faith will protect me.
And you should be able to kill them. Alright, Firebolt is 1 to 10. That's a good chance of winning. They're poisoned, which is good, but also attacking like that. Also good. I don't want to use all my spells, is a thing. Should I have a melee? I don't have to see with this. No wonder I'm so bad at accuracy. Yeah, Firebolt has a 45, slightly better chance. Let's see if we can get it. Ah, dang. Alright. Shadowheart, heal self. Actually, I should probably distribute some potions. Pretexts don't have that many, though. Right. Now it's a problem. We were able to kill him the first turn. Both our teammates are sleeping. This is bad. Shadow Horse down. Alright. If we use Burning Hands, that's not the most effective in this situation. Greater Healing. Use that. Full health? Let's go. Okay. Let's do Eradicate. What do we have? Warboard, Talisman, Rancid Note, the Gate, Greater Healing Potion. Alright. That was really well done. Alright, cool.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Healing Word, 2nd level. Let's get them back up. Shadowheart should now be able to fight. Let us do a help action to wake him up. Sim condition removed. Alright, last roll.
I am death.
Let's go for a bit of a laceration here. Gonna be a bleed. That didn't work as well as I wanted. Throw him in a corner. Let's actually start splitting the party up a bit because we don't want them to be targeted by the same AoE. Okay. I can switch over to your turn. You can probably get a... Oh, no, you're only have your... Huh. Do you have a bonus action? Yes, you do. Well, I just conveniently got a potion of greater healing. Which... I'm probably using too many potions in combats, but it seems like just the right call every time. Because, you know, bonus action heal, character back up. It's always nice, it's always nice. Let's get you back because you are healer, as well as I am, but, you know. Okay, what do you have? Hexed with wisdom. Oh yeah, you're hexed. Yeah, you need to get some bit of cover there.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay. I've already used all my actions this turn. Let's walk up, let's walk up.
And move.
I will ascend.
You also have used all your things. Nice. So we do a bit of splitting up, and we're good. Can't get surrounded. They're like critical. That guy's just casually walking outside of combat, you know, nothing happening there. Well, leader's done. Leader's gone. Which is good. And we're eliminating a bunch of Absolute, which is basically a cult that's disrespecting Saloon, which is gone. I'd say we're doing pretty well. Oh no! The thing's happening again where it's just like, alright, now time to wait on my turn. Not sure what to do on my turn, but I shall be on my turn. Shall I skip my turn? Oh no, no, of course not. There we go. Lust. You're walking in. No to the Absolute, no to the Absolute. All seem to be spellcasters in some form. Okay. You there. Magic weapon. Infuse magic weapon with arcane magic. The weapon becomes magical, receiving a +1 to attack and damage rolls. That's an action. No thanks. Should have some. Let's see my spells. I can do it a command, but it doesn't seem all too helpful. Spiritual weapon. I think I need that. Yeah, bonus action. Let's summon a spiritual weapon. 11, 4, 11. 4 to 11? Cool. I'm thinking a trident. That looks cool. What the heck? Okay, I'm going to cast it there. We have a spiritual weapon. Its initiative is written there. Spiritual weapon. How to make it attack? It should be able to attack. What do I do with it? Because I know how spiritual weapon works. You like summon a weapon, use your action to use its swing. At least that's how I think it works. I don't really use it much. Ah, I see, I see. That makes more sense. Looking at that, that makes a lot more sense to me of how it works. Okay, piercing shot. Can I actually hit any of these guys with it? Yeah, I can hit you with piercing.
I'll strike you down.
Slap. Critical! Unfortunately, they saved. So let's move out.
Time to strike.
Alright. Hamstring shot. Let's see. Can I also just, like, bully this one guy? Get 5 health. They're done. Another crit! That one is so unlucky! Jeez. Alright. Let's move back to where it was. Alright. You're in melee, so I guess just whack. Concentration broken. Enemy's no longer blessed. Ooh, cutscene. They are so far away. Alright. I see, I see. Okay, we're sort of flanking. That's always good. I mean, I have 2 attacks. Might as well use them. Oh! That they're done. That was great, actually. That was insanely well done. That attack. Alright. Let's start moving. Oh, it's a wizard, so not a lot of health. Let's see if we can... I don't have many potions. Gale probably doesn't need a potion yet. We can have some healing spells we can use on him. Alright. Attack of opportunity? No, that doesn't get it. Honestly, it makes sense. Crit. Critical Eldritch Blast. Okay, spiritual weapon. Yeah, just go. What's this ability? Piercing strike, dismiss, summon, fly. Yeah, just poke.
Still on my feet.
Bonus action, cure wounds. And they're back. All fine. I don't really want to do cure wounds right there, but oh well. I guess I can do a flourish. Not enough movement. It's a bonus action physical spell. I shouldn't use spells here. That was a good turn. Back up. Move slightly out of the way. They can't advance until they fight my magic. No. Alright, cool. You can take a range attack, or you can get melee. I think you have a rush ability. Right? Your character has a rush. Would disarming... Okay. Disarming would basically kill them. How many superiority die do you have? 3? Yeah. Use it. Ho ho! Dang. And throw him into the wall.
Let's finish this.
They're disarmed. Cool. You have to use a bonus action or action to pick up the weapon. Alright. Can I firebolt past the spiritual weapon? Hit the gobbo instead. Yes. Goes right onto the spiritual weapon. They're at 1 HP. We are very competent in fighting like this small area, because we can't easily be flanked. But there is that one guy there, so I'm gonna move out of their sight line. Does Gale have movement? No. I guess I've already used Gale's turn. I don't know, turn's there. Alright. Have these 2 all the way over here running up. But since we have them so separated, it just kind of... We kind of just have them at a impasse. Like, they're done. They can't do much here. Okay, I should probably give Gale 1 healing potion. Do they have no action? Oh yeah. I guess if they, in this game, if they go down, they don't get their action. I'm pretty sure you do get your action in 5e, at least that's how I've always played it. Like, get up your turns, plays. Some ruling happened there. I guess we have to double check after this. Spiritual weapon, don't miss. Cool. Let's put pressure on this guy. Like, right around him. Alright. Spiritual weapon just pretty helpful. Spiritual weapon should go on the turn of the player as well. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Not sure, because this game has like D&D mechanics, so I'm not sure if they're exact mechanics. Okay, bonus action, I have a flourish, which isn't a D&D mechanic. but in this game it is. Let's see, bonus action. Flourish. Yep, let's just use it. Bit of a whack. They're poisoned. Epic. They have disadvantage on their saving throws. Lazrael can just whack. They're done. Hold person. The gold. Not bad, not bad. Pulse just happens to have loot around. I guess these two people out here. Right. Low health because of the Armor of Agathis deals damage to someone who deals damage to them.
Let's end this.
Alright. Do I want to use the Cure Wounds? Not yet, actually. It might be more beneficial for me to just not use it quite yet. But, what I can do is hit them with a Firebolt. Back out of there. Get out of their vision. This will definitely give me a level up, at least. And I accomplished my goal of destroying this cult that I have no favor towards. Alright. Just in the range, luckily. Offhand melee. Yeah, that's not going to work here. Okay, they're using a healing spell on themselves. Let's just whack him with this tiny stick again. Miss! Aw, dang. Okay. Going up here, I can actually get a Frost Breath attack in. But, you know, not the best choice here. Okay, you're low health.
Fall by my hand.
Let's hit you. Let's, doesn't have explosive. 310 and it explodes, dealing additional 2d8. Yeah, I feel like that could be insanely useful here. Yeah, let's get both of them. The d8 will definitely kill that one. Yeah, 100%. Alright, there you go. Let's move out. Okay, shouldn't use any more War Priest charges. I should have some of that left over. Just because, you know, you never know when you get into another fight. I'm making a mistake of just like, spell! Which is what I would normally do, but then rests are a bit different here. Cool. And Warlock is a bit more like a reasonable class to play, because in D&D, you rarely ever take short rests. At least from what I've experienced. Because it's like, you know, I could take a short rest, or I can just take a long rest, because I'm in a safe area, and 1 hour passes, so if there was any enemy nearby, you can't just, like, I heal. And it's not really a given.
Got to move.
Okay. Does it recharge after a short rest? Hold on.
Time to push my luck again.
Long rest. Alright, yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm ready.
Cool. Moving out of the way of the fire, going around it. They're attacking the spiritual weapon. Oh boy. Gale has a crossbow. They don't really need that though, because they can just firebolt. Yeah, that one. Are they burnt? Hold on. Are they burnt? They might be burnt. I'm not sure. But yeah, try to hit them. Deal some tick damage. Did I hit them? I did. I just like went off screen for a moment there, so I wasn't sure. Okay. Ah, cure wounds. Right, that guy can cure things. Spiritual weapon. Knock him down. Yeah. That did waste their action though. Okay, spiritual weapon was a really good call. Like it was one of the best calls I could have made in this combat, because it's going to take. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. Like a lot more rounds. Because it seems like people are just getting like moved over and over again. Alright, bonus action, I can do a flourish. No, I cannot. I must take a short rest. Right, that's how this game works. Bonus action, attack roll. Let's use my War Priest charge. Let's just shove him.
Victory awaits.
Alright, and now they're in a corner, so I can whack him. Knock him out. Or I guess knock him dead. Unless you miss like that. That's a bad spot. That's a bad spot to be in. Well, one needs a hit. 45 versus a 50, yeah. Okay. Okay, well, Gale can just do a quick firebolt. Probably hit. Critical. Yep, they're done. Alright. And then you can use your bonus action. Can't really make sense. Let's see. I can loot them. This can be some potential healing potions, which I need for combat. Not much of that. Alright, so out here, there's 2 more guys. Another guy coming up. I can't get close enough to make a ranged attack, a melee attack there. So let's back up, because one of them could be a spellcaster. AoE spells destroy me. Spiritual weapon. Poke. Yes. Yeah. 'Tis how it be. That spiritual weapon is just tanking for us. Like, low-key, or I guess kind of high-key. That thing's just tanking. That's another one done. Yeah, that guy. That guy. I think we should probably start advancing towards the enemy. There's one left. Unless more show up, but yeah, there's one left at the moment. Ritual staff. Main attack only, topple, moving with both hands, quarterstaff. Alright. Can I actually go back to my spiritual weapons turn? Can I move? No. No, I cannot. Alright. What is your class? Tracker. So you just have an arrow. Well, not really class, but name. Because there's like different warlock classes here, so. If they're a tracker, have a bow. Let's see if we can threaten them. Actually, it's probably the worst character to threaten them because they have so low health. Yeah. Oof, I made a mistake. Well. Send a firebolt? No. Well, dash action, we can move forward towards them.
Moving.
I don't think there's a dodge action in this game. Which, oh well.
With ease.
Dodge actions are pretty cool. It allows you to take a action to... Let me check, is there a dodge action? Instead of dashing, there's an alternative dodge action, which makes the enemy have disadvantage on attacking you. Yeah, skin doesn't have it. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, it's just basically, instead of doing a dash, you take a dodge, and the enemy has disadvantage on ranged attacks against you. Which is really helpful on wasting their turn. I'll start moving. Okay. Do a bit of a fly. Let's... Can I? Not movement. Darn. Oh, can't really hit him. So, I guess my spiritual weapon's just gonna vibe there. Tracker. Make a range attack. Now all of us can sort of murder that guy.
Interesting. The host is dead, but the parasite is still alive.
Oh my. Oh, they're gonna turn into a mind flayer, aren't they? That's exactly what's gonna happen. I killed them, they become mind flayer. That's not ideal, I would say.
I applaud your taste.
Short rest.
Better than nothing.
Let's get him back to roughly full health. Potions, keys, gold. Yeah. That's what we need. Helmet. Con save. Honestly? Yeah, let's throw that on someone. Who doesn't have a helmet? Or can wield medium armor? I guess myself and... I have a helmet on. Is that a circlet? That's a helmet. Okay. That's just... Gale can't wear it because not proficient. I mean, he can wear it, but it's not going to be well or good. There we go. Let's give Gale the circlet. Heck yeah. Shepard is now protected. Alright. Torture Spike. Okay. Scroll of Revivify?
What have we here?
Oh, just conveniently a Scroll of Revivify there? Heck yeah, I'm taking that. Leather armor, studded shield, wooden shield. Is the studded shield any better? I mean, it should just be under the shield category of +2 AC. It's giving something different though. Let us see. Studded shield. Yeah, it's just +2. Makes sense. Could be more valuable, because in games, studded is... Nope, alright. I said it's slightly more valuable than normal D&D, but the entire economy of this game is different. Alright. We have successfully destroyed a bit of the goblin camp. Or I guess specifically the cultists here. Which is what my main goal was. And now, still no level up. How far am I? Well, I press T.
No one stopped me yet.
If I go to tab, 123, 128, 103, 108. Yeah, we're just right there, but not quite past that precipice. Alright. Camp is dealt with, so let's go talk to Halcyon. Because the important part of the camp is dealt with. Oh my. It's Halcyon, right? Oh. Didn't see that coming. Well, heck. So I guess I can do a bit of an arrow of acid, maybe a piercing shot. What would be the most effective here? Acid would do an explosion. I don't think it's going to actually hit the other target, though. Unless I shoot there, which is just going to do the explosion damage. Yeah. Just regular things. Let's see. If I can get someone with gaping wounds, that would be really helpful. Shooting them would instantly kill them, presumably. Let's see if we can get the... Let's see if we can get Norg with this piercing shot. Ah, they saved. Dang. Alright. I don't want to use my next War Priest charge, because I don't need it yet. Well, let's get some cover. Enter. No looking to run up. Dash. Good. Dash action is exactly what I want them to use. I don't want them to be there, though. Alright, what was that? Sweep. Where's the sweep attack that they apparently have? Prepare? No, that's not what I know. Dang, what do I do here? Cleave, 3d8. Hits them both. I feel like I get into position first, so standing there, I get the cleave attack to hit both the enemies, and not myself. Honestly, pretty cool. I like that attack. Okay, it's gonna go over to Gale's turn. Let's see what we can do here. Bit of a blast. Not good. Can you walk up to him and just kind of shank? Yep. It's tiny shank. Bit of a shank, you know. Alright, Shadow Art. You have one attack. Yeah, let's see if you can finish him off. What is most likely to hit? 55, 55. Let's go for the 55 shot. That's not good. Alright. I guess we're going to want to use the Active Surge here then. So I can get another one actually dead. Okay. I guess I can't do Cleave again, because that's a short rest-based ability, as many of these abilities are. Now... 4 to 15. That's a good chance of just killing. But... does this recover on short rest? It does. Attack an enemy on hit. You can do a force maneuver. Hold on. Let's see what these do. Attack an enemy on a hit. You can force maneuver on an ally, increasing their movement speed. So, alright. This just disarms them. Well, let's go for a disarm in case it doesn't kill. Oh, killed. That's helpful. 4 to 13. Might as well use it now. Get that bit of extra health up.
Gone with the weave.
And that's a turn.
Focus.
Yeah, you can take cover over here.
Press on.
So they're gonna shoot. They can't shoot. We're just hidden enough. Or they're taking cover. What are they doing? What are they doing? Punk. Dealt with. Helmet. There you go. Another great axe. Yeah, it's another great axe. Right, that's a great axe we have. Yeah. Alright. We don't use the War Priest charge yet. You can do a... Let's do a hamstring shot. Let's just... Okay. You're in combat against us.
This is your end.
Oh, their hamstring is blocked, and you have to shoot the hamstring for the shot to work. Critical. Okay, we've invited them into combat. They're not going yet, which is great. Okay, quick firebolt should be able to remove them from the equation. Okay, zoom in. There.
Outsmart.
Can't get that shot in. Hold on. There we go. The angle. Alright. That's one out. Shadowheart, you can also take a pot shot. This is a guaranteed kill if you can actually get close enough. Hold on. Shadowheart, where are you? You can probably move roughly there. And that could give you an angle. I know Gale has an angle there. Or roughly there. Yeah. Percentage 45 versus the firebolt, which... Well, yeah, let's go for the arrow. That's a guaranteed kill if on hit. Hold on. It's a tiny point here. Or maybe not. It says 45% at one point, but I guess path is too interrupted to do that. Ah, well. Let's take a dash into this corner. Oh, you got someone else in combat now. Alright, me. Can I... That's not what I want to do. That one. Path is interrupted. Come on. Dude. Alright.
On my way.
Let's go up here. Let's take the shot. That should not be interrupted. That's a perfect line. There we go. We're good. I cannot end turn. It's not a character's turn. Quick jump to the character's turn is. Oh. What? I'm confused by that thing that just happened. Well, guess Shadowheart's turn. Okay, you can't take a shot there. Can you take a shot across the way on this one? Yep. Shadowheart's gonna be tanking a bit. Okay, if I increase Shadowheart's armor class, it should be beneficial. But it's probably alright.
The dice roll in my favor.
It's just not going on the turn order of the players anymore. I have to manually swap.
Onward.
Bit unfortunate, but I can work with it. Hold on. You want to use a firebolt because you are wizard and proficient with that one, more so than the bow that you also have. Hold on. There's an option. Okay, it's like send fire there. No, alright. It's something blocking that. Well, that's not what I want to be. Oh well. Turn.
Fury, I am death.
Can you take a shot on any of these guys? Oh, maybe. Let's see. If I actually go long ways here, maybe I can get a shot on either one of them. I guess this one would have the best angle for me. Yep. Nope. Okay. It is time to start shooting. Target too far. Target can be in range. If I go up here, I can take a shot. That's gonna be good. They done.
Very well.
You over here, some minor cover. This would be a really cool moment for it, but disadvantage attack, so I'm not gonna use it. Alright, just take a range shot if you can. Very low health.
On the move.
Let's go up here. Alright, see if we can get to cover. bit of a firebolt. Hold on, can't reach destination. What if you go like here though?
Light them up.
You can probably see him here. Yeah. Critical miss. Okay. Also around here would be a shot for you to make. Let's see. 2-9. Hey, Michael. 7. There we go.
I shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Our character's running around. We'll get some stuff here. Definitely gonna have to fight our way all the way out because we killed the leader, and that triggered everyone, didn't it?
Very well.
Tends to be the case. I go to towns and everyone dies. I find it quite strange.
What's hiding here?
Yo. Dragon egg. Light a candle. Alright, let's get this other stuff here. These gabos, we can loot them. Wooden chest, also, good idea, good stuff there. Although, you know, if we exit, they may not even know, because this could be an isolated area from the map. Trumpet. How do I brew potions? Alright, anyone else? I think we got everything of value. What? That's Saloon. That is a marking of Saloon. Alright. It's a boss level 5, which I don't think I can actually fight.
Here we go.
But I can exit. I mean, all our characters are full health, right out of combat. We had an extra short rest. We're doing great. I mean, we may have just aggroed everyone because we're trying to kill the Absolute Souls, because they are a cult that is going to try to kill us eventually in the future, I feel. There shouldn't be people out here. We killed them all. Most of them all. Rescue Druid Halston. Search for Halston in the Goblin Camp. Okay, this area has Halston. Huh. Well. Let's go have a conversation. You know, hey, where's that druid being held, you know? I have the key card on my hand now, so I can show them that and get immediate power and control.
I want to have a word.
I ain't paid to talk. Keep walking.
Darn.
What are you staring at? You think I'm small? You're just a freak.
You gotta listen to Crusher. He gets mad if you don't. Mad!
Crush it.
Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest. Everyone just barges in here, thinking they rule the world. Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Assumptions. I don't think so. In fact, you're nothing but beneath my feet. A lot of assumptions here. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I was very better show some respect. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Brand on the same side. I got the Absolute's brand.
Howdy. Looks like you're new, huh? I'll let you off this once, but don't interrupt me again. Gotta learn to respect your elders.
Quick thinking. At least there's a silver lining to having yourself horribly scarred for life.
I'm shooting arrows at this.
Okay. They know where the dwarf is.
Swirls his fingers, and some light comes out.
Let's see. Where? Where could this guy be? Volo probably knows. But I don't think Volo would be willing to talk. Ah, boy, what do? How do I find this guy? This looks quite suspicious over here. It's like a little outlet. That could be a place to hide something. That could be a secret entrance, maybe. A lot of pots and crates here, for sure. Oh, it's outside the radius. I can go up here. Forgotten Temple. There's paintings.
Room for more?
Oh boy. Can my characters like walk faster? Like they're really slow. This is not really dashing, but yeah. Guess that's an alcoholic beverage, which could be pretty good to sell. Right? Yeah, I'm not sure where to go. Very little guidance here. I was hoping I can talk to that guy, but he doesn't seem willing to talk. Unless I make him talk, but then again, I don't really want to cause another fight, because this time outside, it's going to trigger everyone around. Which wouldn't be ideal. Now, it could be second level. Let's go up there. Oh. A bit of a river pass here. A likely trapped chest. Yeah, there's just a random skeleton here. Let's move slowly.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
As I thought. Shoot the trap. That should trigger the trap. I mean, if someone shot a trap, it would trigger. Okay, let's enter turn-based mode.
Trap. Be cautious. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I could make an attempt to disarm. Just go here.
No way from Waterdeep.
Alright, environmental turn.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Can't reach destination, can't disarm that. Fine, I can disarm this one. Let's not make this up. Oh, wait, we got it. Crep is disarmed. And can I disarm this one? Poison mine, not enough resources. Okay.
Lost in thought.
Enough resources, what does that mean? In this context.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Disarm. Okay, we can do this again. We still have guidance, we have trap disarm kit, we have a pretty good buff here, and we have good roll as well. That's a guaranteed success there. I figured that doing this at disarm traps is a lot better than how it was before, where it's just literally, it was real bad, and all the NPCs were walking along, following my exact footsteps, or no, like surrounding me like a triangle, because that caused the like encounter where everyone got destroyed by explosives. So if we do this, we can disarm all three traps where you can walk through probably. Now, not sure who exactly is the best to open that locked chest, but I really want to see what's inside the locked chest because, you know, it's a
These
locked
things have
chest.
stayed interesting.
No. Who doesn't want to disarm a locked chest? Or open a locked chest. Okay, that's good. Really, all we need to do to succeed is roll a 7 or above. And we have some pretty good odds. Cool. Let's, I guess I'm gonna lock. Any other traps? Nope. Alright, let's exit turn-based mode. Cool. Who in our party has a thing to open chests? Anyone? Anyone at all? Astarion may have thieves' tools. Open it. Idea?
Assume nothing.
We go here. Lockpick. I should probably do lockpick. Open. Locked. Lockpick.
Right tool will do the trick.
Pick up and add to wares. It's like takes the entire chest. Oh, that's in my wares now. Don't worry about it. This should be, yeah, easy open. 24. Yeah, we got it. Even easier than the traps everywhere. Use thieves' tools though. Right. Open. Healing shield. Loving protection. Once a short rest, if you are below 50% HP and take damage, you gain 8 temporary HP. You know, that's a good magic item. I will take that. I think I'll actually wear it myself. Because I'm the protagonist. Now, let's put all this stuff over here. Now, Halsin. How do I find Halsin? Alright, let's go up here. It's back in the radius of where Halsin could be. I'm guessing the aura's a search radius. But yeah, that's good. We got a chest. A pretty good magic item at that. And, yeah. Let's just see where we can go. Alright, we've gone up here. Now, looking at this situation, a lot of guys sleeping. What does that say? Wine barrow? Alright, I have like a note underneath my camera so it shines a bit more up than down. Okay, this door. This one probably has the guy in it, right? That's the only one I can see that would potentially even, like, you could think to have it. They're a named NPC, so they're important. Absolute character.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What do I do here? Oh!
That wall's falling apart. A good blow should send it toppling.
Oh. I thought it was gonna be a trap. Like, oh no, back up, back up. Good blow. I guess an arrow would work, probably. Oh. Well then. That. Excuse me? That's not to trigger him. Well, I guess, Gale, it's time to use that burning hand spell of yours to hit all this. That's why burning hands is pretty good. Alright. Where's it guarding? Well, it seems like I walked myself into combat. Oh well. Okay, just jump at me like that. I was not expecting that. I should do a... What kind of weapon do they have? They have a weapon. It's not going to kill him, but if I can disarm him, that'd be pretty good. they saved. Dang. Well, let's push him towards fire. Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Let us do a main hand. Ah. See. Let's see if I can throw him in the fire. Too heavy, too shove. Oh. I'm weak. Got it. It's gonna take a charge, I think. As I use my action to shoot the arrow, it's gonna take my War Priest charge. I guess I'm gonna flourish. Off balance, that's gonna give the next attack a good chance of hitting. I don't have my action. I don't want to use I don't want to use the charge. I'm not gonna use it yet. I can use it later. All right, you there. Off balance again. Can I shove? Yep. And I can have some other people walking up. Nurse are the main name. Probably the one who can actually open that, I guess. Huh. Well, yeah, if that arrow didn't work, I guess I need to use this spell, maybe? To have, like, a full-on huge effect on it. Anyway, let's see if we can get him. Oh, dang! Why is Gil so good with weapons? Like, that should not happen. He's a wizard, he shouldn't really be using that, but it works so well. So I see no reason why he shouldn't use it, you know?
Victory awaits.
Alright, drunk. Yeah. I can miss. Alright, not good.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
So you go a whack. Guide strike. This would be a cool time to use it. Yeah, I don't really need to use it though. I'll wait a moment. Let's see, what can Shadowheart do? Okay, a few spells left. Good. I can... Let's inflict wounds. Let's see if I can get him with that. 17. Yeah, now it's worth to attempt to do that, unless I can hit them with a... Piercing strike, 3 to 10. Yeah, it's gonna hit with a basic one. There you go. Out of the action economy. Better for us.
Light on my feet.
Let's move over here.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, I don't know about this unease of an alliance we have going on with these guys. Shadowheart vanished into the wall, became the shadows. Alright. Yeah, let's whack him.
The advantage.
Now, ideally this wouldn't have happened. I keep using Gale as a melee character. They're a spellcaster. I need to keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Can you... Okay, no, I can't really do much there. Let's just get a shot in. Good.
Now.
Start moving up. And let's do a ranged attack. It's good distance. Not good enough. Shadowheart? Yeah. Shadowheart really doesn't have many combat-based things they can do. Not yet, because I guess I'm a War Priest, so it's good for me, but Shadowheart doesn't really work out too well for what they're doing. Alright, Gale, I mean, you know, I keep on using him as a melee character. Let's just... You're just too good at it. Alright, Shadowheart is near death. So I'm going to use a Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds. Shadowheart. Alright. That's not what I wanted to happen. But I guess it happened, so... Oh well, what you can do. Scroll free, so yada. I could try it.
Taken its toll. I should rest.
Autumn Crocus. Huh. I mean, if you see anything? No, not really.
Don't mind if I do.
I was saying his name because like one word. I could just get Bugbear thing actually. Alright. I'm gonna see what I can do here. Let me look at the wall. Okay, cracked wall. I want to open it. That's probably where Halcyon is, I would guess. Again, that's in the area of where Halcyon could be. Okay, let's quickly save game. I'd like to do a test. I'm gonna go back if the test doesn't work, but I should have a pretty strong scroll on me that should be able to break the door. Let's double check. Detect thoughts, hold person. I don't have a lot of like good scrolls. Any of them actually do damage though? Bullet burning hands. Not really enough damage. Okay, what's the strongest spell? I guess I can go to Gale, the wizard. What can you do? Thunder Wave is pretty good. Can I inspect the wall? Examine. Piercing resistance. Piercing damage against this entity from magical attacks is halved. Piercing damage against this entity from non-magical attacks is halved. Slashing resistance. Slashing damage is nullified. Acid is nullified. Necrotic nullified. Fire nullified. Lightning nullified. Cold damage nullified. Psychic nullified. Poison resistance. Radiant resistance. Force resistance. Force damage against this entity is doubled. I don't know if I have any force spells. Because it's a lightning. Thunder. Yeah, I don't actually think I carry any force spells on any of my characters. This will only really be good for a, what are they called? Warlocks. With their Eldritch Blast cantrip.
Blackets will be done.
Ranged attacks have some use on it. Just halved damage, but I'm not sure how much sturdy, you know, deduces from the attack. It's halved, but it does something. Instead of nothing. Actually, wait, can I go to my character? They're a cleric. I can change my spells. Hold on. Character sheet, spellbook. Alright. Cleric spells. Let us go and swap one out. What are my spells I can choose from? Any of them do force? So I was recording and walking around looking for any way to figure out something. And this goblin, who's reading a book, pointed out exactly where the cells were. And have met other interesting people, a druid perhaps.
There were some troublemakers, but they're either dead or wishing they were. Don't know if there was a druid though. He's probably down in the pens, fattening up the wargs like all the rest.
Alright, will he be fed to the wargs too?
Nah, we're keeping him as our own little plaything. As long as you don't ask any more awkward questions.
Huh. Alright.
This is making my head hurt.
So then there... That is a cell. Apparently. You know, how do I get into that cell, though? Not sure. What does this lead into? Inside the building, what is there? Nothing much. Alright. Why did it point over here when it said there's a cell? It's like, there's a cell here. And it's like zoomed out in this area. Doesn't look like a cell. Oh, it's probably something in this area, definitely. As that's where the camera zoomed into. I might just have to... don't want to say give up on the search, but I might just have to give up on the search to find where this location could be. Because I have no idea. I have, like, no leads or anything besides that, but that really just pointed out not much, to be honest. Dang. I want to find this house in person, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to. I mean, I guess I'll look around for a bit longer, see if I can find him out, but if I can't, I don't know what to do. This part of the map has not been explored yet. Let's look at this part of the map. And it... Survival failed, survival failed, survival successful. Alright. Oh. Okay. You know, I'm glad I found this place. Is there anything else down here? Okay. Just like... Is that great? Huh. We gotta get under the bridge this way. Not really sure what that helps, but we can do it. Huh. No, what? Why is this here? Waterfall. Secret waterfall. Yes. How do we... Oh, we can just walk in the water. Alright. It's not that fast rushing.
Watch how you go with the trail.
Let us enter turn-based mode. Let's disarm this tripwire. Oh, difficult class 15. That's not good. Oh, we good. We're good though. Anything? Huh. Oh, let's lockpick. Let's see. Probably exit TV. Let's lockpick.
Don't give me trouble now.
Alright. 17. Dang. 24. Or 23, sorry. Yeah, that's good. Well, here. Parchment, that. Sylvan Stone. +1 Great Axe. You know, I think I know exactly who can use a +1 Great Axe. If I just move this over here. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. That's gonna be helpful. Well, I'm glad I found this. Still can't find Halcyon. I'm looking everywhere. But hey, I got some stuff. Well, it's just a really weird side path for there to be. I got on the bridge and everything. I'm not really sure what to think of that, but I guess this is a search area for Halcyon. So might as well search everywhere. Up, down, middle, everywhere. Okay, I guess there's some goblins gathered around this dead guy they killed.
You could curdle warg milk with that ugly mug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid, dead bastard! Give him a good kicking! He deserves it!
Why did you deserve that?
He killed my mum and dad! Made a bloody orphan of me!
Such insufferable shrieking. Maybe that's a child instead.
Alright, boss.
I ain't bothered about it. Better off without them. Stupid old geezers should have put up more of a fight. Don't mean we can't enjoy putting the boot into this prick a stick, though.
They're already very dead. 5, 8, 4. Very creative naming. 10 to 10. Parent. Alright. Let's see if we can get them to tell us anything about the information.
You following me? Get
You've been in the same space for like 3 hours. Okay.
Shh. You should listen to Crusher. He's just... He can do anything.
I guess it's kind of like the folk hero of this area. Where is a warg pit? That's like the only hint I'm getting is warg pit, but I don't really know where anything is here. So, guess I'm kind of screwed in finding Halcyon. I don't really have any NPCs alive that can tell me where they are. Everyone I've tried to has evaded the question. Barricade, probably not gonna really help me there. Yeah. Well then. So I guess this sort of looks like a cage. No, there's nothing in there though. There's nothing in there. Oh well. Well, since we can't find Halcyon, we can always go to the Githyanki Creche. So, I believe there's an exit. Seems like a door. There's an exit in here somewhere. Okay, so I was talking to a leader. He brought me into a room, and there was an exit in that room. So I guess I can actually... I have free roam at the moment, because I killed everyone. Yeah. Oh. Who's Adric? Go in here. Oh. Looks like a trap almost for like a spider. In the shape of it. Hey! Hey, you!
These goblins have blood on their minds. I am leaving. I suggest you do the same.
Oh. Friendly person. Bloody shrine. Huh. Yeah, it's just a room. Were they like a prisoner here and had it accidentally freed by killing all the goblins? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that looks like a spider cage. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. I guess I can explore around, obviously, but I need to find where the exit was. But hey, we're in a dungeon. Might as well explore the dungeon a little bit and see where it leads. Sarcophagi. Cannot be added to inventory. Just like put that entire thing away in my inventory. Well, that's convenient. Well, Halcyon's in here somewhere. What is my luck just to wander across here? Okay. Sure. Will I trap in here? Oh, no. I'm gonna open it. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. It was right here this entire time. Alright, well. Time for Halcyon, I guess. Since we wandered into the right area. I guess that's how it do be. Peacemaster Zerk, Butcher Vark, Warrior Pilg. Halcyon should be in here. Put your arm in there, 3. You want to grow into a weakling? Oh, they're actually speaking. Let's talk to them. They seem to know wargs. They probably know what the wargs are eating, you know.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
What the hell are you doing?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Huh. How about taste your own medicine? Come on then, keep at it. I'll leave him alone. Yeah, just,
What here? Get lost if you
It's a
can't stand
bear.
a bit of roughhousing.
She's a bear. Yeah. Let's leave. Oh. Uh-oh. Well. Who's my enemy? I don't think I really have an enemy in this combat.
Time to strike.
Because I don't really... I guess I'll watch the battle. Don't need to kill the goblins here. Oh! Not a problem, though. Like, no one's attacking me. Ah, let's let the goblins deal with it. Oh! Cave Bear used Potion of Healing. How? Oh, wait, I have an idea. What does the bear have to say?
I will ascend. Got to keep fighting.
Use the Potion of Healing.
Fancy that, Joneses.
Let's see. Animal, speak with animals. Let's throw it on my... Whose turn is it? It's Gale. Yeah, Gale, you can drink this. What was it saying? Okay, it's not saying anything yet, but maybe it's gonna say something on the turn.
Victory awaits.
Like, oh, what? Why am I in this combat?
Faith will protect me.
I don't really want to fight for the goblins because I don't really like the goblins, and it's just a bear. But the bear used a healing potion, which is what's really got me, like, thinking.
At the ready.
How could a bear use a healing potion? Like, none of the goblins are attacking me. Everyone's neutral. Like, the goblins have it, basically. Dash in. Yeah, let's walk right back. Yeah, like. Alright, put in the accounts below who wins. The bear. They use the potion of healing again. What? Why does a bear have a potion of healing? I mean, I guess I may not be a bear. Oh. It's a druid. That took me way too long to figure out. Alright, you know. It's a druid! Because it's using a potion of healing. Bears can't use potions of healings. That's a druid. Yeah, yeah, let's roll on that assumption. Witch Bolt. Second level. See if I can hit you.
One by one.
There you go! Ouch. Speak with animals on.
Time to strike.
Yeah, that's a druid. That's a druid. Disarming attack. Just like, phew. Miss, unfortunately. Alright, you, since we're actually in a fight, cure oneself.
Take you.
That's good.
Life comes easy these days.
Yeah, let's just get some tick damage. The bear can probably kill him. Or I guess the druid can kill him. Because they're using a healing potion. Which I only can assume is a druid thing to do. Oh, and Halsin's in the warg pits. I guess we're gonna see if they transform back, and if not, I guess I'm in a combat against everyone now. Okay, is it Gale's turn?
Let me recite their demise.
Let's just use that. Recast that. Easy. The dialogue is an interesting thing. Okay. Let's take out the Beastmaster. Miss again. Dang. Guiding Bolt, second level. Just remove him. There you go. Still alive.
I wonder if this is worth
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's worth. Alright, let's get that arrow shot. That's gonna be almost guaranteed hit. I said almost for a reason. 80% still good odds, but not perfect. It is Halsin! Yo. It is the druid. Alright. Well. Let's see with a firebolt. I got it! That took me a really long time. I was like, why am I in combat here? Because I guess they want me to help the goblins or the bear, but like, I had no qualms in that battle.
Can't afford to let up.
Okay. Let's beat that. Right.
I go from here.
Why does Halsin want to kill us? Alright, settings. There should be a way for me to go to non-lethal attacks. Okay. It is in the passives tab. I can go select non-lethal. Let's go to my protagonist. Passives, non-lethal. Okay, there you go. Oh, it switches there, everyone. Alright. Okay, yeah, I need to get some healing here. Sharp person. I don't like my odds. Alright, I'm gonna have to break his concentration. Yeah, let's main hand.
I think you can take me on.
Cool, concentration broken. That is what I wanted. Bonus action. Healing word. Let us get Shadowheart back to non-death. Alright. Go, let's end your turn.
Always be a gentleman.
Let's run melee and start whacking him.
On my honor.
We can take him down non-lethal. And casting a spell at this range, we have the best decision for that. Let me reflect right here. Okay.
I will ascend.
Disarming attack. Is it still non-lethal, right? Let's hope it is.
Bow, or you break.
Critical miss.
What's the plan?
T-Wave's about to go off. That's gonna knock down my party. That was when I did not want to miss. Right, so they're gonna use a T-Wave. Yeah. Yeah. Wild shape, that's not good. Okay. Most damaging spell time. Let's hit them with a T-Wave. Level 2. Offhand melee. Potion time. Yeah, it's time to throw some potions on this. But you already used a bonus action. My bad.
Time to strike.
Okay, you need a potion to not die here. Let's see. Alright, inventory. We should have some potions here. I think Gale has potions on hand. Yeah, switch over here. Shrink 1. I did not want to get into this combat against this guy. But, I guess, here we are. Maneuvering attack. For damage. Miss. Really?
I'm ready.
Okay, you have no spells. You have no spells. Shadowheart, what can you do? Piercing? Good save there.
Still breathing, despite
Alright.
everything.
I should have healing word ready for when someone goes down, because someone is going to go down here. In next turn. Varus gonna attack someone, and they're gonna go down. Yeah. This is not what we want. Wait, hold on. Not that. Go back, go back. Alright. Maneuvering attack melee. I can't, like, talk to them mid-combat. Which is unfortunate. Force movement. Let's get Shadowheart. Like, slightly out of here. Okay, bonus action, drink the... do you need it? Yeah, you're gonna tank the next turn.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart's my movement. Okay. That should probably knock him down if I'm lucky. Not lucky enough. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
Well, that should turn it back. Good. Bonus action. Here. Gale's back up.
The witching hour.
Gale should have a bonus action attack. Yep. Non-lethal. They're gonna transform again, aren't they? This bad. Are they attacking while he's down? Oh, dang, that's not good. Boy. Looks like this is happening. How do I avoid this? I guess I gotta say, hey, don't attack the bear. But it took me too long to figure it out, so I guess I'm living with the consequences of actions that I didn't realize I was causing. Alright, send him back to human form. They just killed themselves. You know what? No. You know what? It's kind of ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, you know, this is the person I start helping into the combat. I'm gonna save this, but actually I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Oh, can I go back? Can I go back? Or are they as permadead because there wasn't an autosave there? That might be the case. Let's see. Well, there's no option to go back. So I have been screwed over by the game, having no idea what I want to do. Boy. And I can't use Revivify because the game doesn't want me to. Great. Get resurrected. Well, that's Halsin, I guess, because the game doesn't want me to fix that. I started killing the goblins, then Halsin decided to attack me. Why? This game sometimes. Well, I guess we should probably level up and then I can end the video. After that miserable failure of a rescue attempt where the person who's being rescued thought we were trying to kill him because I didn't know he was a bear. That seems like something fixed and ended in the next playthrough. Oh well. New cantrip and new feat. Right. What kind of feats do they have in this game? Let's get a cantrip first. Produce flame, blade ward, light, thaumaturgy. Those aren't really good cantrips that you have access to. Alright, feat. Oh! They have all the feats. I'm gonna actually take a moment to look at all these real quick. Alright, so here's the plan. Shadowheart is usually it's really far back, but it could be helpful for Shadowheart to have the ability of alert, so that she can't be surprised. So if our class was, if we were to get surprised, then she would be able to act before anything else. Which seems like a helpful thing. There. Seems like the best fit. Alright, now myself, I'm running my character more like a tank. So, I'm either gonna want to... Well, I think I also get the garbage can trips. Yeah, alright. Let's just get, I don't know, Blade Ward. None of these are good. No, I guess Resilience is alright. Not really gonna use it, but, you know, well. Alright, now feet. So, I am running my character like a melee build. Because I have that, you know, melee everything. So I think I'm going to go for Tough or Warcaster. Now, you can also reaction to cast Shock and Grass at a target moving out of melee range. Tough is better. Yeah, it just gives me more health every level. That's going to make me extremely buff.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Wizard. Alright, so this person, I think they have a... Hold on. They get a lot of stuff. Oh boy. Let's start with feet, I would say. Lightning is like a main thing to have going for them. No one's been resistant to it though. However, a sharpshooter could be helpful for my witch bolt and things like that. Alright, and the spell sniper. Spell sniper is what I'm looking for. Yeah. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. That is different than how it works in the game. That is very different, actually. Spell sniper in the game doubles your range of a spell that targets a single target. This is just way better. Alright. Got it. Let's see, what's that alright one? Eldritch Blast, that's the fourth spell we were looking for earlier. Let's learn it. Let's add that one to our list. Alright, feet, spell sniper. What's the problem? I don't see a problem with that feat, but it's giving me a warning arrow. Anything I have to do, like, to confirm it? Like, that's the spell I want. Am I not allowed that one? Alright, let's just go to cantrips real quick. Okay, what kind of ones do we want? True Strike, damage on next attack roll. That is a action though, so not that useful. Minor Illusion, that's a good utility spell. Actual spells. Magic Weapon. I don't know what kind of spells Wizards. I don't really play Wizards often. I'm gonna have to take a look at all these. Alright, Magic Missile, Crown of Madness. Those two are pretty good. Magic Missile auto hits a target, and Crown of Madness makes an enemy your ally in the sense that it attacks its other friends. Alright, let's level up Lazel. And so will be the last level up of the video. Dang, that could have gone so much better, but it just didn't. Alright, just a feat. If I just get extra feats, I know for a fact. Okay, so you're using a Great Axe, so what do I do for Heavy Weapon Master? Or Heavy... what's it called? Great Weapon Master. What do they do in this game? When a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon, you can make another melee weapon attack as but that is so good. Melee attack bonus -5 to deal an additional 10 damage. Yeah, I'll take that. That is really good for this character building a Great Axe. That's +1. Ah, boy. I'm not really sure what to do now. But, oh well. I tried to rescue him, then he decided to attack me. Oh well. But with that, I'm going to say RPG Penguin out, and have a great day and or night, and hopefully you do better than I'm doing at the moment in this game. See ya!